Had to do this last year again, but now the third time in 4 years, which is probably a testament to the player that he is, really. A phenomenal effort, really. How old are you now? 24, Hep? To have won 3 VFL Best and Fairest is a huge, huge achievement, particularly at the age that you are. More importantly, I think we've all seen how Aaron's evolved as a footballer over the last sort of 4 or 5 years, but to see him evolve as a person has probably been more of a privilege to me and to those that know him closely, and his beautiful partner Phoebes has watched him sort of grow into a young Lee and Gaffer knockabout, I would say in loose terms, to probably one of the most underestimated, but also one of the most, I suppose, respected people in the VFL. There are people that I've spoken to from other clubs who have said Aaron Heppell is the most versatile player in the VFL, and I mean that, Hep, from good judges. And it's testament to that I think we played you, well, you didn't play in round 1 because your knee was troublesome and you nearly punched me for me leaving you out. But we were playing Frankston down at Frankston and we did win by 120 points, so I didn't think that the game was going to be worth all that much. But you played in the back line for the first 7 rounds that you played. And then we slowly thought we might integrate you into the midfield. And then I think if anyone saw the qualifying final versus Richmond, about how Aaron played, and a good friend of both Aaron and ours, Nick Hind, who went on to bigger and better things this year, sent me a message and said, Hep just took the piss today. He's kicked 4 goals. He's been telling me that he was a goal kicker for some time and that it was the final string to his bow that he needed. And I actually didn't play him forward. He just kicked 4 of his own accord. So, mate, you've always been a brilliant player and always had that in you. But more importantly, you've become such a much more rounded person and a much more rounded bloke over the last couple of years. And I think the respect from not only myself and the coaching staff, but also from the club as a whole has grown for you. And, the Jack Feen Award, I think, highlights that. And it's a testament to how you're respected amongst the whole of the club, not just the players, but everyone who's involved in the sash. The sky's the limit for you. Really, really well done. From me as a mate, well done. From me as a coach, you've been absolutely brilliant. But more importantly, from me as a spectator, it's been great watching you play football again. So, well done.
The winner of the R.A. Freeman Medal for 2019 is Aaron Heppell. Aaron, come on over. Congratulations once again. How did you rate your year compared to the other couple where you took the medal home as well?
I'm actually very, very surprised. I guess, no, compared to the other years, I thought I was quite slow starting and found my feet later on the year. I personally thought, Danny, I thought you were going to take it away, mate. You had a fantastic year. Loved having you in the midfield. I think you're a great player, very, very good bloke, and I'm absolutely rapt to have you signed on for next year. So, Danny, I absolutely love you, mate. What a lot of people don't know is Heath Hocking was actually nominated as captain at the start of this year, and he elected to pass it on to me for my development and knowing where he's at in his footy career and where I'm at in my footy career. And I guess it's a testament to his character and a testament to Buddha that, to do such a thing. And I'm really appreciative, Buddha, mate. I really love you. I've learned a lot from you from the past 2 years. I can't wait to indulge in some olive and garlic cob loaf at Baked by Heath. No, but Bootsy, I love you, mate. I've taken a lot from you from the past 2 years and probably haven't said it enough, but I really appreciate what you've done to the program. You left it in good stead and really appreciate it.
Speaking of your captaincy, how has that impacted you as a player and as a person? What have you learnt this year?
I guess I realised that I give some of the worst pre-game pump-up speeches in all of the game. My motto was F the haters for the majority of the year, which is about as bad as it gets. There was one game where I completely capitulated and did not say anything. And I guess growing as a person throughout the year, just thriving off of the guys around me, guys like Buddha and Danny, and also David Myers coming back, Matt D, Benny McNeese, guys like that who have really bought into the VFL program, and just thriving off blokes like that have really developed my leadership in football.
Takes commitment and dedication, as we've heard throughout the night. Feels like you guys have laid the foundation for something special here in recent years. As I said, 5 straight finals series, couple of preliminary finals. Do you feel like you're close? Do you feel like you're pushing in the right direction and the good times are not far away?
Yeah, well, I feel like we're bloody close. I thought this year was going to be our year. I was down at Port Melbourne against Williamstown was shattering. You could see it on the guys' faces walking off how much it meant to them. Watching that game on the weekend, Williamstown and Richmond were right there with them in the final series and throughout the year. So it shows we're up to it, and we've got good enough blokes in the VFL and AFL list and people around the club to push it all the way. So I hope that we can go again next year and go one better. But it's bloody disappointing knowing that you have the talent there to go all the way and not quite get there. So yeah.
I'm sure there's some people you'd love to thank. The floor's yours.
Thank you. I'll start with DJ, mate. I spoke after the Williamstown loss how much you mean to the program and your passion for the program. At times it feels like we don't have anyone in our corner and fighting for the VFL amongst an AFL system. So what you put on the line for us, I can't thank you enough. You're a fantastic coach, but more importantly, you're a fantastic person. You're a great friend of mine. Our relationship's developed greatly over the last 2 or 3 years, and I'm really, really excited to go again next year with you and see where we can take the program. It's really exciting. So, thank you, mate. I really appreciate you. Line coaches, Rick started back with you. The time and effort you put into your coaching and crafts is I can't thank you enough. So, Rick, Pato, moving into you throughout the season, we've worked for a couple of years together. Really appreciate the time and effort you put into the club as well. Really thank you. And also Stifler, Fermo, wherever you are. You didn't do much for me, but no, you're a good fella, so I'll give you that. Phoebe's a massive one. My partner Phoebe. As DJ mentioned earlier in the night, we can be pretty selfish people as footballers. 3 nights a week, it's game day, it's bonding sessions on Saturday nights, it's everything. Time away from home, and you just let me do it. You back me in and are completely supportive of what I do. And even as much as it's her birthday tomorrow, and we've organised that it's the VFL end of year celebration day, and so she's let me go. She's given me the reins to celebrate it with the boys. So I can't thank you enough for the past. I've been at the club for 6 years, going into my 7th year. I can't thank you enough. You've backed me in every step of the way, and appreciate you a lot. Thank you, hon. So that also extends to my parents who aren't here tonight. Backed me in the whole process. From a junior footballer up to where I am now, my parents have been a massive influence on my football career. So thanks, Mum and Dad, who aren't here tonight. Going into, I see Al Markley there saying, what about the haircut? So thanks, Fud, for the Fud's fades. Yeah, Derek the Cat goes pretty well as well. Sorry. I'd just like to thank all the people who spend their time outside of their working hours. Guys like Richie and Steve, the physios, the volunteers of the club that don't get paid anywhere near enough as what they should, and volunteer heaps of time and go past their usual hours of what they're on the books here, and to make sure that we have a better program and provide that input to our culture. It's really important for not only the physio and things that they do, but also team building and building a culture around the club. To the boys, fellas, I absolutely love you guys. I look forward to spending tomorrow with you. I know the nature of the VFL system is that the majority of the guys turn over and go on to different things, whether it be local footy, different VFL clubs or whatever. But I hope as many of you can stick around going into next year and really try and build something amongst this VFL program. But sorry for everyone I forgot. I've really loved the year, and yeah, thank you.